Welcome to this Blitz game video. Oolong. I don't know. What do we have? A Grunfeld. Yeah, going with my bishop f4 line. That's my line that I recently studied. Knight h5. What is this? Nah, come on. You're not telling me that this is possible. So what can I do now? I can take d5 and give the... I mean, you can take with the knight and I can take with the pawn. Yeah, I think this should be okay actually. Knight takes, I'm not so sure about. He has knight f4, c5 or so. And just doesn't look like any kind of compensation. How is he ever going to get d5 back? I'll play bishop c4. Knight directly tries for activity, and that's interesting actually. It might be, oh, but I can take, right, and go d5. Okay, that was more interesting than other continuations, definitely. It doesn't look like it should be anything, but it is better than many other lines. So if I go a3, it's going bishop c3 really, or... Okay, I'm protecting this first. Bishop f5 maybe. Interesting. Bishop b3, there's bishop f5. Bishop b3, there's bishop f5. Okay. So I have to grab stuff.
Check.
If he b takes knight d5, there's bishop c6, and he just loses material. So is he going to a2 or so? I don't know. Or queen a5 now? I have no idea. What a mess. So here I can also play c4 in this position here, besides taking, but bishop c4 looks quite normal. Only leaves I think he has to go to a6 now. Yeah, interesting. I can do normal stuff, or queen d4 maybe, preventing knight c5. I don't know. I think that looks interesting. And also if I go knight f3 instead, he might have bishop g4 with a somewhat annoying pin. Okay. So we develop. Queen a3 or something, or castle. I mean, he can go knight c5 now. Wow. Is knight e5 an idea for knight c6 or... Yeah, come on, let's castle first. Always like to have things tidy. I could have taken a7 actually. Would have been quite interesting. Okay, but this is not bad. Just prepare c4 here. If he takes d5, rook d1 will win a piece, I think. He might have bishop b7, actually. He might have bishop b7. I should have calculated this better. That was just sloppy. It was just very sloppy play. Okay, well, knight b6, queen e5 still looks pretty good. e6, e4, bishop b7, queen a7. Okay, I'm still okay here, but okie dokie. So what here? Queen a7. Just taking stuff. Come on. Let's take that. Maybe he can take f4 with the queen, actually. Yeah, rook d4, rook d1 is interesting. Let's do that. There's also this possible tactic with taking on d5. If he goes like, I know, to f6 or so, I can double take on d5 because there's b8 hanging. So his choice is somewhat limited now. Yeah, I think I have to. So, okay, let's do this. Maybe knight d4. Trying to provoke him to take on b3, which will probably not happen. He won't straighten. He does straighten my pawn structure. Okay. Didn't even remotely thought that this would be playable. But maybe he gets enough counterplay against my pawns. This is possible. Like this. Okay, he can go in there. g3 maybe.
Check. Time warning.
Okay, I see. I cannot go rook c1. Rook e1 is not good. Okay. So he can take that, and I'm going to march with the b pawn. Just claiming that my b pawn is dangerous. Yeah, that's the usual way to do it. You should stop the passer at the first possible moment. f5. Nah, I get there. My king is far more active. Man, that's critical for black. I think I'm in very good shape because of my active king.
Black resigns.
And that's a pretty rash decision. But maybe I'm really close to winning. But what is the best? Probably him running quickly with the king, like this, and now move the rook somehow, like here or so, and rook a1. Nah, it's not lost. I mean, it's good chances for white, but not lost. Yeah, I really played this not too well because the opening position is certainly about winning. Knight h5, I don't believe that move. What is this? The computer actually wants to play bishop e5. Wow. bishop e5. Which kind of means that knight h5 isn't that terrible. But the comp wants to play c6 now. Okay, well, black cannot take. That much is clear. And this is also not really great. Yeah, there's some logic to bishop e5. I mean, if he does something simple, I mean, this is probably better for white. Well, so this isn't any good. I can't remember why. Takes. This is in fact good for black. Amazing. With bishop f5. Yeah, I wasn't exactly sure what I would play against that, I have to admit. After a3 is going rook c8. Yeah. Black has huge pressure here. This, I mean, this wasn't entirely clear.
Check.
This. And knight a2 is good for black. Well, this is losing almost. Yeah, I thought this. Ah, he has a very strong move. Yes, this move. I didn't see that one. I just saw lines like, what I did see is, I saw stuff like this, like queen a5, this, that I'm pinning him here. But I didn't see this strike. Yeah, and loses, for example. Amazing. But this isn't working at all, right? No, this is strong. Rook d8, castles, this. And now knight e5 wins for knight g4 and knight c6. So this wasn't so great. F5 is strong. Yeah, I briefly thought about it, but I didn't. Yeah, I saw this actually, but I was thinking he can probably go here. I have rook d5. Ah, okay. So that was very strong, f5. That basically wins the whole thing. It's +3. Okay, I took that, and now things are far from easy. But yeah, that surprised me a great deal. But
check.
Engine wants to do this. Why exactly? Come on. Ah, yeah, because I've got this. Okay. Well, I only saw that this endgame is good. It's just a question, does it win for white or not? Well, drawing margin is pretty high, but I just saw that and went for it. Yeah, with not much time. Okay, it was interesting. Thanks for watching.